Hello everyone. This case is that of Erica Murray, a mom who literally neglected her children to death. And fair warning, as I have just posted the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, this is going to be a very, very unpleasant video to watch. So thank you. And this is important to discuss because parental neglect, especially maternal neglect, can just cause irreversible damage to the children's well-being and psyche, and the damage is permanent. Let me show you a series of pictures and videos to put forward a few points.
Dirty diapers, lots of dirty diapers. Baby bottles with maggots in them. It was bad. It was really dark, very hot.
A lot of wax built up in her ears so that we couldn't see her eardrums. She had a hard time keeping her body upright. She had to be supported.
There's no one else here, and they've been at my house all day, and I just figured out that there's babies inside this house. I'm here now.
Erica Murray is a 31-year-old woman who lived in a quaint suburban area in a Cape Cod-style home just 4 blocks away from the local police station.
These are the pictures from inside Erica's house after the police found it like this. And this came about because a friend of Erica's, who was babysitting one of Erica's sons, discovered kids screaming from inside the house, and she had to go inside to try to figure out what was happening. It took cleanup crews 90 hours spread over 4 days to clear out the house, and then it was razed to the ground. These are the soiled sweatpants one infant was wrapped. I just want to read a few things from the indictment. John is one of the boys, 10-year-old boys. John's mother is Erica Murray. Okay. So at some point, Miss Brown, who is babysitting her child, and John goes to the store, and then she receives a phone call from her son. He's not able to get the babies to stop crying. That is what he says. So she rushes back home to see that Pete, her son, and John are on the driveway trying to ask her to come inside the Murray home, John's home. Infant and a toddler wet and soiled in different upstairs bedrooms. Okay. They found an approximately 5-month-old girl lying on her back covered in feces. In addition, there was a dog carcass in the bedroom. I mean, I can just go on and on. If you read it, it's just so unbelievable. Soiled diapers, trash, dirty clothing, food containers, dirty diapers covering all the floors, as you've just seen the pictures. Kitchen was full of dirty dishes, flies and maggots flying around the kitchen and other rooms. Imagine the house was so dirty that it had to be razed to the ground, that it had to be demolished. And that's where they find 2 dead babies' bodies. More than violence and hunger, this is what hurts kids emotionally. I mean, imagine the children who are still alive now, but who will live with psychological damage forever. If you can imagine the still face experiment that was done years ago by the American developmental psychologist Rachana, where he demonstrates that neglect from a mom, even for a few seconds, can just disturb the child so much.
Babies this young are extremely responsive to the emotions and the reactivity and the social interaction that they get from the world around them. This is something that we started studying 30, 40 years ago, when people didn't think that infants could engage in social interaction. In the still face experiment, what the mother did was she sits down and she's playing with her baby, who's about a year of age.
I'm like a girl. Oh.
And she gives a greeting to the baby gives a greeting back to her.
Yeah.
This baby starts pointing at different places in the world, and the mother's trying to engage her and play with her. They're working to coordinate their emotions and their intentions, what they want to do in the world. And that's really what the baby is used to. And then we ask the mother to not respond to the baby. The baby very quickly picks up on this. And then she uses all of her abilities to try and get the mother back. She smiles at the mother. She points because she's used to the mother looking where she points. The baby puts both hands up in front of her and says, "What's happening here?" She makes that screechy sound at the mother, like, "Come on, why aren't we doing this?" Even in this 2 minutes, when they don't get the normal reaction, they react with negative emotions, they turn away.
Imagine this is what happens in under 2 minutes when the mother does not give her any reaction. So what will happen with years of neglect? Love is not just a want, it is an undeniable need for our children to thrive in this world. It is a tool in their social interaction toolkit that helps children process their emotions and help them deconstruct how they are feeling and why they are feeling the way they do. Okay? Parental neglect is the biggest source of injustice to our children and teens. Children just want to be accepted for who they are. They want to feel worthy of love and belonging. Guys, if we are going through any mental health, it is not for our child to face the aftermath of our crisis. We need to be able to support our children because they don't know any better. They're just looking to us for support. If we are going through any mental health crisis, we need to take help so that we can help our children in turn. Thank you so much.